Contrary to news making rounds that the hoodlums attack at the Tincan Island Port chapter of Association of Nigeria Licensed Custom Agents (ANACA) is purported to disrupt an acclaimed general meeting of the Western Zone of the association. The acting president of the association, Dr. Farinto, gave an insight to the main situation of things as it took place. He disclosed that a member of the association who drove into the complex rehousing the venue of the so-called meeting, Mr. Wale Code, was attacked and macheted even with security personnel on ground.
We call this conference to correct the erroneous impression circulating about the recent happening in Anaka, and to make people know the true position of things. What happened is that about 2 weeks ago, before now, we had a situation where the Commissioner of Police said he's going to send documents to the OC Legals to know the genuine board of trustees, and between now and then that everybody should maintain status quo. There shouldn't be any meeting or whatever. And we've been maintaining that except about 2 weeks ago, last week, where we had a rumor that they are planning to have a Western Zone meeting. We wrote to the Commissioner of Police and he stopped that meeting. So day before yesterday, we heard that they are going to have another meeting, and the chairman in Tincan called the Commissioner of Police to his attention. But to our surprise, it was even police that gave this other group cover, and they protected them to have the meeting. The only thing I learned, they say one man told them that you have been told to maintain status quo ante, and that this meeting is illegal. And when he said that, that was all. But after 30 minutes or 1 hour, Wale was driving innocent to National, even with the security, because he has the security attached to him. He was attacked. He was macheted, and we're just praying that God saves his life.
Responding to question on what the law enforcement agency has done in respect to the attack, the acting president disclosed that the police did not play a fair role in the situation, but meanwhile, the chapter chairman, Mr. Ojo, and one Mojid are already in police custody pending investigation.
Was the AIG sent somebody, one officer, to come and see what is happening to him, and he saw that so that time he came, they are still stitching his head, and that he was in ICU, and he's still in ICU. And we're also informed that Ojo, our chapter chairman, one Lola who claims to be a chairman, has been detained since yesterday. Because that same Lola called for the illegitimate meeting. The DPO Tincan has a question to answer, because he knew that there was a directive from the IIG Maritime that status quo must be maintained, and they still provide his men to cover and to protect these men who are having illegitimate meetings. The question is, who is fooling who? Nigerian police is culpable. Nigerian police should tell Nigerians why this should happen. Any society where you have sanity and law and order, it is because that police is doing justice. Where there is breakdown of law and order, it is because that police has compromised. I stand to be corrected. It's unfortunate that the police is not playing a very good role in the crisis of Anaka, because it is the same police that say we should maintain status quo ante, and we have not called a meeting in the Western Zone because of the crisis in the Western Zone. But we now find a situation where police is always giving the other party cover whenever they call for meeting, knowing fully well that we have a certificate from the CAC registering the new board of trustees. So the question is, if anything happens, who is responsible? The police is culpable. And they've been hiding under the office of the AIG Maritime because he has been a very good old friend of one Tayo Ini, who has been protecting them. We have written a series of letters to the AIG on this, and nothing seems to have been done. We just want Nigerians to know that we are law-abiding, but one of us is down, is in ICU now. The picture we are seeing now, viewers' discretion, is a situation where his skull has macheted, scrapped, almost removed. He's in ICU now, and we're just praying that God will revive him.
Dr. Farinto urged members to be law-abiding and avoid violence as it's not needed at this point in time.
If should anything happen, the AIG Maritime needs to tell Nigerians why they still give cover and protection to the other group, knowing fully well that even there's a directive from the IG's office saying that this other group are not genuine board of trustee. Not even when we have another certificate of registration from the Corporate Affairs Commission dated 7th of September 2022. I'm just using this medium to appeal to our members to be law-abiding, to be calm, and that we are not, it doesn't mean that we are weak, but we just believe in the judiciary, and we believe in the IG of police that is going to do justice. And we just also want to say that nobody has monopoly of violence. But then, a good patriotic leader must be a nation builder, not the one that will call boys to the field and start macheting fellow members.